They say the child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. But Bubba chose a different path. Bubba was always on the margins, an afterthought in the bustling life of his village. He was ignored, seen as too quiet, too small, too different. He rarely spoke, and when he did, his voice was barely a whisper, lost in the wind. While other boys played loud, boisterous games, Bubba would slip away into the woods, his hands always busy. Alone, he carved tiny wooden animals, each one so lifelike they looked ready to run. He poured his silent world into these small creations: a leaping deer, a watchful owl, a coiled snake. The villagers would sometimes see him, his brow furrowed in concentration, and they would laugh. "Carving toys won't build you a future, Baba," they'd say, shaking their heads. "A man needs strength, not flimsy wooden trinkets." Baba just kept carving, each piece showing his quiet dedication. His collection grew, a silent menagerie that held all the words he could never speak. Then one night, disaster struck. A stray spark from a cooking fire, fanned by a sudden, fierce wind, grew into a monstrous blaze. The fire swept through the village, fast and merciless, its orange tongues licking at the dry thatched roofs. Panic erupted. People screamed and ran, trying to salvage what they could, but the flames were unstoppable. A child was trapped inside a burning hut, and no adult villagers could reach him. The entrance blazed with flames, and the roof creaked, about to cave in. Bubba dashed forward and jumped through the window. He knew these paths intimately, the tiny gaps and hidden trails he'd memorized while gathering wood for his carvings. He dropped to the ground, crawling through smoke and flames, his small frame fitting perfectly. Bubba scooped up the child, wrapped him in a blanket, and rushed out just as the roof crashed down with a loud bang. As the fires died down, the village elder, his eyes filled with tears, approached Bubba. He hugged his rescued grandkid tight and said, "Bubba, we didn't hold you close, but you're the warmth that saved us." And Bubba said softly, "Small things can save big lives, if you just give them a chance." The villagers finally saw him, not as the quiet, different boy, but as a hero. He showed them that true strength is not always loud.